Welcome back to Girl Talk. Well, we are in the throes of the holiday season, and all that fun food and festivities always comes with a little bit of a price. With us, we have Tracy.
What are you talking about?
She's like, speak for yourself. Tracy Gridley is from Orangetheory Fitness, and she's got some tips to help us stay on track throughout the holiday season so we don't fall off that wagon too badly.
Mm-hmm. Janet's been talking a lot about cookies so far today, so
it's
moderation, some help.
It just happens. I can't help it. Tracy, welcome. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
First, let's talk about Orangetheory a little bit. And you guys are opening up a new studio. You're really making waves here in Madison. Tell our viewers more about Orangetheory and what your philosophy is there.
Okay, for sure. Well, Orangetheory Fitness, for one, is one of the fastest growing, one of the top workouts in the country by a multitude of sources, Men's Journal most recently. We do have 2 studios, and our west side just opened last week, so we're full running in both of our studios. We run a 1-hour, 60-minute workout. It's 30 minutes of endurance, 30 minutes of power and strength. And midway through the class, we switch those groups. So we have people divided into 2 groups. So everybody is guaranteed variety and a lot of it a challenge. So we train in 5 heart rate zones. That's all backed by science. Everybody wears a heart rate monitor. That's all viewed up on a large screen in the studio, so everybody can monitor their progress as they go.
They can just look up on the screen.
Yep, they can see where they're at, and we're telling them where they need to be, and they can see whether they are there or not. And every class is run by a coach or a personal trainer, and we're there to support them, help them so they don't overtrain or undertrain. Typically, women burn somewhere between 500 and 700 calories per class. Wow. Gentlemen between 700 and 1,000. So
that's a lot of cookies, right?
I was just
right. I know, right?
How many cookies?
Or
can
less
you get
cookies
for
than
that?
getting your body where you want.
No, that's probably the better mindset. There.
Moderation.
Yeah.
It's always moderation. Yeah.
So, Tracy, specifically to you, how did you get involved with personal training? And then more so, what attracted you to Orangetheory?
As far as personal training goes, I've always been active. I've always been involved in fitness. It wasn't until after I had my kids in my late 30s that I wasn't quite getting my body back where I wanted to get it.
Right.
And so I hired a personal trainer and a health coach, and she kind of helped me with everything, my food, my exercise. And through that process, long story short, I was just inspired to do some of that myself. It's like I wanted to help other people reach their goals and maintain that. Also helps keep me in check a little bit.
Yeah, so rewarding on so many levels.
I was like, if I can't do what I'm asking you to do. So there's that. But Orangetheory Fitness, when I found it, was just it really resonated with the way that I've trained people for 10 years.
Okay.
I've had my clients wearing heart rate monitors for everything that we do, and so that just the whole product from top to bottom, inside and out, just resonated with me. And there isn't anything. I've been with them almost a year now that has veered me, and I love the product more and more and more. Yeah.
And 2 things kind of come to mind as you've been describing this process and sort of your involvement, but how it works I think is really nice because the way that the classes are set up, you really only have to get through a half an hour before there's a change. So I think that in terms of just mindset, knowing that I've got a half an hour of strength and then I get to move on to this other piece.
It isn't even a
vice
half
versa.
hour all the time. It's really, we're breaking it down into intervals. So I'm telling you what you need to do minute by minute on the treadmills and minute by minute in the weight room.
Yeah.
So you're just thinking about what I'm asking you to do within that minute or 2 or
I can
5.
just get through this minute.
Yeah,
And you can. And everybody that does a class, especially for the first time, they say, wow, it went so fast. It went so fast.
And the other thing that I think is really important is just the effectiveness. You're talking about making sure that your body is reaching a certain level, not too much, but you're staying right in that zone that you're recommending.
Right.
So a lot of people, potentially are going and spending an hour on a workout that might not be doing them a whole lot of good.
Right.
You're making sure that we're going to get the most bang for our buck, so to speak, out of that hour.
Right.
I think that's really great. I really like what you're doing. What do you think? Give us some tips here, just really briefly, because we got to go in just a few seconds. But holiday season, what's the toughest thing? What's the most important thing to get us through?
I think the most important thing is consistency. Finding something that resonates with you. And I'm telling you, Orangetheory Fitness, if you haven't found it, you have now. Like it's the product. And so keeping that consistency. And during the holidays, putting yourself first. I tell my clients every morning, if you are not doing your workouts in lieu of shopping and all the stress that's in your life, you should be doing your workouts first, putting you first, and all that stuff's going to be that much easier and that much less stressful.
Yeah.
And you're going to be there for your family. Big thing we have coming up that I want to make sure I get in is we have our weight loss challenge starting January 7th. It's going to run 6 weeks. Number one winner gets $2,500, one winner in each studio.
Very nice.
$2,500. What a great way to end the segment. Thanks.
Yes, for sure.
Alrighty, we'll be back with more Girl Talk right after this.